Hello everyone, John Solyman, the Money Doctor, reaching out to you guys from our beautiful Newport Beach office in California. Today it's a direct message for those that actually think of retirement. Now, if you are somebody that actually making good income, okay, and you think you're all set for retirement and you will do okay, please think again. Okay, the reason I'm saying that the research has shown, okay, that those that over 55-year-old, 48% of people over 55 years old, okay, has only 100,000 saved in their retirement accounts. Okay, 1/3 of those, okay, have only $25,000 saved in that for retirement. Okay, what does that say? Okay, most of the people, they don't plan to get there, but unfortunately this is the majority of Americans. With that being said, okay, I'm just gonna give you a really good example. I did the numbers before I showed this video. Okay, so what I'm gonna need you to do, because you probably will need to get a paper and pen and just put it down, and I'm just gonna throw some numbers, and after that I'm gonna explain a little bit more. Okay, retirement planning, okay, it needs putting pencil to paper to think about your number. And I'm going to give you an example. Let's say, for example, you are a 45-year-old professional. Okay, you are somebody that making an income around 125,000 a year or so. Okay, research has shown that most of the people, almost majority of Americans, they will need an average of 70 to 80 of their pre-retirement income just to survive for their retirement years after they stop working. 70-80% of their pre-retirement income. So if you are somebody that making around 125,000 right before retirement, you will need an approximately $100,000 a year just to maintain the same lifestyle. Now, this is $100,000 a year, not factoring any inflation. Okay, so I'm gonna just draft some numbers with you guys right now as we speak. Okay, if you need $100,000 a year of retirement income, first thing you need to think of how much I'm getting from Social Security. Okay, and usually, and that is a big thing you need to think of, your Social Security will play a role of almost 30% of your retirement income. Okay, if not even more sometime. So let's say you're somebody that's been working and making 125,000 a year for almost 30 years of your work. Okay, you'll be taking a month an average of 2,500 a month of Social Security income. So this is 30,000 a year. Good thing is this is gonna be growing with you as you go, because it's gonna be inflation adjusted for your retirement years. So you need 100,000 of income. Now you have 30,000 coming in from Social Security. So now you are left with a $70,000 of gap that you need to fill with whatever retirement account or saving or strategy you're using right now. Okay, with that being said, this is $70,000 of today's dollar. So let's say you are a 45-year-old again, and you want to retire at age of 65, for example, okay, and you want to have in the age of 65 and all your retirement years an income flow of $70,000. Okay, I'm not factoring taxes or other factors, just a number. Okay, let's say inflation average rate of return is 3%. Okay, we all know with all what's happening right now, it will just peak up a little bit, but at the same time, I'm taking average, so set 3% average. And let's say whatever strategy, whatever investment, whatever vehicle you're using right now to accumulate money for you is giving you 7%. Okay, so now if you want to have the $70,000 a year, just at the first year when you're 65, This is 20 years. Your $70,000 a year of income will be worth $150,000 of income. Meaning is, if you want to buy or have the worth of the $70,000 of today, you will need to actually have $150,000 20 years from now. This is called inflation. A lot of people don't factor that into their calculation when they save for retirement. Now, let's take it a little bit much further. Okay, now you're 65 and life expectancy and you're expecting to live 20 years. You need to plan for longevity. Okay, so if you want to have a 70,000 or 150,000 of income at the age of 65, actually growing with you, having the same value for 20 years without running out of money. How much you need to have when you are 65? Nobody ever factored this number. Okay, very few people from I sit with, they have this number locked down. Guess what? You need to have a little bit north of a $2 million saved up just to last you for the 20 years. I'm not talking you about outliving your money, because we know a lot of people live beyond 85. Okay, but just basic numbers. 70,000 a year is gonna be worth 150,000 a year at retirement age for somebody that's 45. And this person, just to maintain this income coming in, he needs to have $2 million saved up. Did that click? Have you ever sat down and put pencil to paper? Or you think magically everything is gonna be okay? Retirement planning is not something you can take lightly. Okay, it's something that you need to put pencil to paper, you need to put a plan, and 100% you need to execute. Okay, it's not something that you can just choose a product, or I'm saving into my 401k, I have my investment or broker account that I'm putting money in. You need to sit down, see what's your number, calculate your number, or sit with your financial advisor or retirement planner. Tell them, I want to know my number. Sit down, calculate everything, set the expectation right so you have time to meet your goal. Unfortunately, a lot of people that I sit with in their 50s, they wish that we sat 10 years ago, 15 years ago, so they can actually reach your goal. Because most of them, they actually have to sacrifice some of the things that really want to do. Most of them sacrifice a lot of plans that they have for their future and their grandkids that they want to spend time with, travel, and a lot of stuff. They have to give up a lot of stuff from their actual lifestyle and standard of living that they're in, because they didn't plan right and they actually expected to run out of money. So, question is, do I want the biggest number? Do I want the largest accumulation number in my account? Or do I want the largest, the most income flow that I can have for my retirement? This is a major question. Do I want the most money in my account, or do I want the most income? Completely two different animals when we do retirement planning, and you need to set your expectation right. Factor in inflation. How much interest you're making? What's your tax liability? Is the money that you're putting in a vehicle that will be protecting you from risk of sequence of returns, market up and down? Is it going to be protecting you from potential excessive tax liabilities in the future? Are you actually protected from any curveballs that life might throw your way throughout the process of saving, or throughout the process when you're actually taking money out? Plan it, sit down. I'm more than happy to help. John Solyman, the Money Doctor. I can discuss your number with you. Give me a call. We can have a free initial consult, and after that we'll discuss if I can assist you or if we can do business together. John Solyman, the Money Doctor, and I look forward to help you guys.